Welcome to Shy Out of Town Sports, and I'm going to be blatantly honest and straightforward. Even to this very day, I've never been a fan of the play-in tournament. It's just my personal opinion. I think it was created as a way to give LeBron James extra chances to get into the playoffs. I understand the NBA is a business and there's a bottom line aspect to be considered here. But when it's just blatantly done, like in the faces of the consumers, the fans, I think it's very distasteful. And the league is suffering because of it. This is just my personal opinion. I think the play-in tournament is a bunch of nonsense. I don't like the mid-season tournament. It's like you're doing all these extra things to find extra motivation for these multi-million-dollar athletes, and they are making more money than ever in the history of the NBA, and it's like they don't even care. Their lack of respect for the past, how the road was paved in order for them to be able to take advantage of the current economic benefits of playing in the NBA. It's like they don't even care. So I think all this extra stuff that Adam Silver is adding in, I think it's a bunch of nonsense. I personally have no use for it, but let's talk about the play-in tournament, shall we? Let me see. Come on, bracket. 2025 NBA play-in tournament. So computer want to freeze on the brother. What's going on here, man? All right, hold on for a second while I get this going. There we go. Now we're cooking with grease. Ahead of the 2025 NBA playoffs, tipping off on April 19th. Teams on the playoff bubble will battle it out in the play-in tournament. 4 teams from each conference will compete for the final 2 postseason spots, adding extra drama before the main event begins. Despite the Chicago Bulls having the worst owner in the NBA and possibly in American team professional sports, I am not a fan of Jerry Reinsdorf. I think he is the absolute worst owner, and that's why the Chicago Bulls are ran in a very dysfunctional manner. That's why the Chicago White Sox is a rolling dumpster fire. Just toss more kerosene on that thing. I don't know what the hell that is anymore. That has morphed in some kind of monstrosity that used to resemble a Major League Baseball team and organization. Now, I don't know what the hell it is now. Yes, I'm ranting. What is the NBA play-in tournament? The NBA Board of Governors approved the adoption of the NBA play-in tournament on a full-time basis back in July 2020. In the 2024-25 NBA season, the play-in tournament will take place April 15th through the 18th, 2025. Between the last day of the regular season on April 13th and the start of the tournament includes the 4 teams with the 7th to 10th best winning percentages in the Eastern and Western conferences. After 6 games, the 7th and 8th seeds in each conference will be determined for the NBA playoffs. All of these teams that participate in the play-in tournament. I know Miami caught a wave. What year was that? The last time they got to the finals and everybody was injured. That was pure luck. That I'm willing to bet that will be an anomaly. These teams have no chance to do anything. As soon as any of these teams run into the Celtics or Cleveland or real teams, it's over with. You're done. You're over. You just make your vacation plans before the series even start, because it's going to be a quick one. The tournament includes the 4 teams with the 7th to 10th best winning percentages in the Eastern and Western conferences. After 6 games, the 7th and 8th seed conference will be determined for the. Okay, we got that. Let's go on down. So we have. In the Eastern Conference, possible play or teams: Orlando Magic, Atlanta Hawks, Chicago Bulls, Miami Heat, Toronto Raptors, Brooklyn Nets. Brooklyn Nets are 25-53. So for the sake of argument, let's say, after being and 25-53, Brooklyn goes on a winning streak. They could possibly make the play-in tournament. It's not likely, but for the sake of argument, let's say it does happen. This is why this is a terrible idea. These teams, Brooklyn Nets, don't even deserve to be even mentioned. They should be sent home right now. It should be a rule to where if you're so bad, like, you know what, just pack it up. Your season's over. You're wasting everybody's time. Just go home. Eastern Conference bracket so far would be looking. This is more than likely what it's going to be. Number 7 ranked Orlando Magic, 8th seeded Atlanta Hawks, 9th seeded Chicago Bulls versus the Miami Heat. Oh, the Miami Heat gonna whack them. They're gonna whack them. Western Conference notables: Minnesota Timberwolves, 7th. They'll be all right. Memphis Grizzlies, 8th seed. Sacramento Kings with a record of 38-40. Then you got the 10th seed Dallas Mavericks, 38-41. Phoenix Suns, 11th seed, 35-43. Then 12, we bringing up the rear, Portland Trailblazers. Make your vacation plans. Y'all going home. 35-44. So right now, as it stands, you would have the numbers Timberwolves versus the Memphis Grizzlies at 8. Then the 9th seeded Sacramento Kings versus the 10th seeded Dallas Mavericks. This is just too much. It's just should go back to the 8 best teams in each conference. As a matter of fact, the playoffs should be shortened. Since these guys want to abuse load management and play whenever they feel like it in the regular season, the playoffs should be shortened. So the teams that actually belong there will be there. That's how it should be. To me, this is a whole bunch of just mush, just a bunch of nonsense. And this is why the ratings of the NBA have been tanking for some time now. The last 5 to 10 years, possibly longer. And then you have the Sand King, LeBron James, the face of this butter soft era of NBA basketball, of which none of these guys respect their predecessors who paved the way for them, which is very distasteful and has turned off a lot of NBA fans. And it's reflective of the ratings. And it's going to keep tanking. The NBA signed that TV deal, those streaming deals, just in time, right before the bottom fell out. Lucky for them, everything, the I's were dotted, T's crossed, the ink dried. They just made it, because if these streaming services saw this ahead of time, if they had some foresight, if they wanted NBA basketball, they would have dropped the price down significantly. Or they wouldn't have made a bid at all, because this product is terrible right now. It really is. And if they really wanted to, so, you guys let me know what you think down at the comment section below. I'm going to leave this link in the description box. You guys can read it for yourself and let me know what you think. Hit the like button, share this video, subscribe to the channel. This is Shy Outta Town Sports, and you heard it here first, second or third, or whenever you heard it. I'm sure I'm not alone. This play-in tournament crap sucks. That being said, I'm out.